You're part Neanderthal. If you're watching this right now, there's a decent chance you carry their DNA. And before you click away thinking this is about some ancient history nobody cares about, what if I told you that the reason you can handle a cold better than your friends might be because of your genes? Right now, scientists can look at your genome and tell you that you're not entirely Homo sapien. If your ancestors came from anywhere outside Africa, you're carrying the genetic code from another species. Evolution is keeping those genes because they make you so much better at surviving. Picture this. 400,000 years ago, there were no cities, no agriculture, not even written language. While early humans were chilling in the relatively warm climates of Africa, Neanderthals pushed north into Eurasia during an ice age. We're talking about a frozen hellscape dominated by massive predators and temperatures that would send modern humans into hypothermic shock. Forget what you've seen in the movies, Neanderthals weren't hunched over ape men. They were compact, dense, and built like natural bodybuilders. Shorter and broader than us, yes, but what matters is the fact that they were heavier. They had more muscle mass and bones so thick and compact that archaeologists struggle to break them even today. Their skeletons show healed fractures that would permanently disable a modern human. Broken ribs, crushed limbs, fractured skulls, and these weren't even fatal injuries. Their upper body strength was built through a lifetime of driving spears into animals that could kill you with a single kick. Because here's the thing about Neanderthal hunting, there were no safe distances. Neanderthals hunted mammoths, woolly rhinos, and massive horses at arm's length. They had to get close enough to smell their prey's breath, then drive a wooden spear through a thick hide and into vital organs before getting trampled, gored, or crushed. Every single hunt was a near-death experience, and the fossil records prove it. But raw strength was just the beginning. Their rib cages were wider and deeper than ours, housing larger lungs that could pull in more oxygen with every breath. This wasn't for running marathons, but for surviving brutal physical days in sub-zero temperatures. Their metabolism ran hot, burning thousands more calories than modern humans just to stay warm. Missing a meal wasn't an inconvenience, it was a legitimate survival threat. And that face, that distinctive Neanderthal face, as you can tell, wasn't about the looks. The massive nose, climate control. Every breath of freezing air had to be warmed and humidified before hitting their lungs. Their forward-projecting jaw delivered crushing bite force, and they used their teeth as tools, gripping animal hides like a third hand. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Neanderthals' brains were as large as ours, sometimes even larger. But they were different. More neural processing power was devoted to vision and body control, the kind of split-second coordination you need when you're fighting a woolly rhino at point-blank range. This wasn't inferior intelligence, this was specialized intelligence. And we know this because of what they created. Complex stone tools required dozens of precise steps to make. Evidence shows adhesives, cross-stitched from true resin that required heating to exact temperatures. They also buried their dead, sometimes with flowers, art, or personal jewelry. They even took care of their disabled and elderly. Archaeologists have found Neanderthal skeletons with severe disability who lived for years, even decades. So if they were this strong, this adapted, and this intelligent, why did they disappear? In short, the world changed faster than their bodies could adapt. The climate became unpredictable, resources shifted, and then Homo sapiens showed up with something different. Neanderthals didn't lose the evolutionary race, they changed its outcome. They're still here in you, in your DNA. In the parts of you that refuse to quit when everything says you should. In a world where weakness meant extinction, Neanderthals didn't just survive, they dominated. And when our species finally met them, we didn't destroy them, we became them. If you want to see what other extinct species left their mark in humanity, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started.